got Best Oriole and AU and Coffee Clubber as captain.
Nice.
Let's start her up. Just give me a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, yep. Here we go.
First ban from Coffee.
It's coming in hot. It's going to be here. Haven't
We'll
seen
see a
Coffee
focus
play
on Global Hero and Garrosh. No one likes Garrosh.
Yeah, no one likes the Garrosh here. The Haka would be juicy on this map, to be fair. Well, there's the Garrosh ban.
Yeah, the Haka's pretty good.
Yeah. Fully expecting to see a Dahaka or an ATC here. Out of one of the two teams.
I have seen Best Oriole play the Haka. Right. An Illidan ban, interesting.
Illy, that must be a specific ban, perhaps. Illidan's not really
probably against Coffee.
Right.
Oh, this is my jam.
Hubris picking up Lucio. Safe support pick. Doesn't really show their hand too much.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Leaving it till the last sec. Really cutting it there.
Konya picking up Thrall and the Fish picking up Rhaegar. A pretty good Rhaegar play. Coffee picking up Zul'jin. Yeah, look. Dangerous. Merlin picking up Sonya, one of Merlin's favourite heroes. She's done pretty well previously in Houses of Sonya.
Yeah, well, was not expecting these picks.
Second last ban coming through here from Best Oriole AU. From Arthur's ban. Interesting. These have to be specific picks because you really don't see these heroes banned too often. They're either too generic or they're pretty easy to count.
That's right. Yeah, for this map as well. Expecting it.
Got a Greymane ban, pretty solid DPS hero.
Yeah, always a solid.
Very good
ban as
finisher.
well.
That flask is very dangerous long range.
Probably see a tank, perhaps here. Block in. Nitro probably holding out for a mage.
Yeah, I think Nitro usually he either goes for a damage dealer or fills. He does like his mages, so KT, Medivh, Li Ming, all those kind of heroes. Got a noob pickup and Li Ming from Nitro.
Yeah, that's a solid pickup. Like Li Ming on this map as well, really deadly.
Yeah,
probably the best
mage.
mage.
The Anubarak at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, solid picks there.
So they kind of need another warrior tank hero on the red team. Sonya's more of a
I reckon
bruiser.
ETC would be a solid pick here against the Li Ming as well.
Yeah, they just
Very
need that
strong.
front line for the Zul'jin to do his work.
Yep. And
there we go.
Dibbles.
The Dibbles.
Yeah,
the Dibbles
that'll
pick.
do. Yeah, solid pick. And Alexstrasza. Ooh, here we go.
So they're depending entirely on Zul'jin. And probably Sonya. Merlin deals some decent damage and stuff. Last pick coming through from the blue team. Diva pickup.
Interesting.
Good zoner for the tributes in this map.
Yeah.
Like the mech explosion is a good damage tool if you have the lockdown for it, but it's also an excellent zoning tool, especially if it on your third talent tier you pick up the extra time.
Yep.
Like it lasts like 6 seconds or something. Chuck that on a tribute or on their side of the tribute, and you're really denying them an easy access.
That's right. Has to be timed well though. Has to be timed very well. Be effective.
To jump the stream for a second.
I see. Let's get this over with.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5.
Running at a much higher FPS than the tournament. Glad I got those issues solved. You know, instead of 1 FPS, I'm getting 101 FPS. So
it's a bit of an improvement.
Yeah, it's not bad. That was my bad.
Yeah. Red team gathering in middle. Maybe trying to poke one out. Ooh, Merlin running past that brush. Nitro and Oriole waiting for him there. He's coming in. Yeah, should be fine.
Good combination with Alex and Sonya there, because Sonya is really dependent on getting amongst the other team. You put that heal down right in amongst them, and it's pretty powerful. Like the heal can spin, and Alex Draz is pretty super delayed.
Yeah, for sure. It's actually quite effective. Placed correctly. Gonna see 2v1 in the pot.
Yeah, got a 3v2 happening mid. They're obviously a bit concerned with Zul'jin. That lane is pushing hard despite there being 2 of them. Nitro going for a cheeky orb, not quite doing the damage he was expecting. Oh, lost some mech at bottom.
Yeah.
Struggling a bit against that Alex Draza.
Yeah, it's quite effective.
Very low mana cost as well. You can practically go forever. Diva's in trouble.
Oh,
Merlin getting the pick.
Nice pick up. They were a bit split there. Oriole sort of dived in quite heavily, and Diva was just getting hammered at the back. Fortunate there.
Ponya and Pointy had a bit of a stalemate up. They're kind of winning mid and bottom at the moment, just from the damage in the towers. There's only been 1 pickup so far.
Mel going for a bit of an early camp there. First trib's up.
Notice that's a pretty big tactic lately, the Rhaegar picking up the Merc camp, so really solid and quite well with the damage from Lightning Shield and those health hits.
Not just gonna have to land some nice orbs here to
almost got a Diva explode.
Yeah.
Good heal coming in from Aureus. Beast Oriole's going. Fucking mouthful of that. No.
Cool Oriole.
Yep.
Good zone from ooh, there we go.
Good zone from Calzone.
There it is.
We've got the pushback, but they're on the enemy teams.
Yeah.
Coffee's in trouble here. We've got the orb coming in from Li Ming. We've still got 2 of red team up top. 4v3 happening in down.
Yeah, I think they're not too concerned, honestly. I mean, Red's doing a good job holding him here, but
yep. Dibble's on his way down. Oh, he's gone for the stun. Hit the heal coming in. It's a long wait. It's a long delay for that heal from
Oriel saving D.Va there. That's done. Konya coming in, trying to get a kill at least, perhaps. He's very keen. Can he pick it up?
You might pay for it.
Oh, yeah, he's paid for it.
2 of blue team dropping. Looks like red team's going to secure this with a 1 level lead. They did pretty well considering most of the team wasn't there.
Yeah, indeed. I think both teams played that trib pretty well. I did like the D.Va explosion there, and as soon as he went in with that nitro and Co followed in, but didn't pay off in the end.
There's some good damage happening on that bottom fort and help with that Merc. Nitro looking to defend.
Holy Grail leaving a little cheeky comment in the chat there. Konya's play. Yeah, feels bad.
Nitro's still in that 1v2 down bottom. You've got Nubrak coming up to mid, hoping for a gank on that Lucio potentially. Calzone very low.
You gotta be quick.
See a lot of D.Vas, they use their explosion to avoid giving that half kill. But it's really doing themselves a disservice because then they have to charge up the entire thing again. It's literally a waste. Like, you're giving away like 100 XP at the stage of the game.
Yeah, essentially.
It's not the end of the world.
There's another good explosion.
It's not going to be enough time though for Calzone to secure. It is a 4v3 though. Dibble's still in mid. They are continuing to get that XP lead. They've got a strong front line from red team, and Coffee's got some good positioning as well.
Indeed.
Red team securing that tribute. They're now a level and a half up. Blue team kind of struggling to get the picks on red.
Yeah, they are. I think they've got some coordination issues there. When D.Va went in there with the explosion, no one really took advantage of that zone.
No. Blue team having to back up for health and mana. Red team taking full advantage, getting that bottom four.
Yeah, nice. They're playing pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they're going for the boss straight up. They do have the ults now, so even if blue comes down, they're going to be a massive disadvantage. Nitro coming in, get a few cheeky orbs in, I think.
Can. Probably not to help him out though.
No.
Oh, there
we go. Gone.
Has he got a knee here? Ready? Good orb.
Alex has gone the full flame buffet build, so she does have the slow.
Indeed.
Red team picking up that boss just before the tribute for their card.
Yeah. Nitro unlucky there, falling.
They're struggling to pick off the Zuljin, even when he's really low. Calzone managing to get that tribute before Red could get the team together to hit them all at once.
Yes.
But they are going to have to do that bottom line.
Yeah. So they pretty much traded a trib there for, well, it's going to be 2 bosses now.
Yeah.
So it's probably a
pretty good trade.
Yeah.
You got at least one tower.
They're in the lead as well. Tower's down. No real harm from it.
Yeah, and it continues to increase that XP.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
Tribute on top. All the red team's already there.
Yeah, that's a lucky one for them. I think blue will have a tough time contest. I think they're just going to give it by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to give it this stage.
Maybe Calzone can get something done here, but it's very risky.
No, he doesn't have charge.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least. He might throw one in now.
There we
He's
go.
going for it. Oh no, pointy with the stun.
Oh! Wow. That was crucial. That was absolutely crucial.
That was a great charge from Calzone's dropping to Merl. Good leap from. Oh, Coffee with the guillotine on Konya, almost dropping him, and he drops to the charge and Zul.
Wow. Blue team not picking up a single kill as yet. Really struggling
Cubra's just missing that Alex hit. Red team 3 levels up at the stage of the game. They're going for that top keep, still got the back off of half of the boss. Calzone going for the Diva ult.
They've all gotten out of it.
Yeah, they've got some good knockback abilities in the red team. They can really push that Diva mech back. Lucio, Diablo.
Doing what they can, there we go.
Yeah, red team securing that top keep. Calzone's in trouble here, he gets rooted by the boss. Red team backing up, looks like they're going to go get some camps. They did secure that bottom keep during that curse as well, while blue team was distracted.
Right.
Won't quite get through that shield, but it'll come pretty close. 3% damage.
Yeah.
And more to come.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're going hard. They've got that Merc camp in mid. They're going to try for their third keep in under a minute. Only 10 minutes into the game, and red team almost 4 levels up. Guillotine coming in.
Guillotine. Yeah. They're really handling that explosion well.
Yeah.
Coffee showing no fear here, and they pretty much can show no fear. They've got 4 levels on him. Although he might go down here, he does.
Yeah, they popped the web on the Lucio, but really the red team's nothing without Zuljin. They do get the pick on him though, without the heal. 1-to-1 so far in this fight. Nitro's very low.
Horny just soaking a bunch of damage there. All solid roots and con.
The ult coming through from Alex. Blue team backing up to defend. They're only 3 levels down rather than the 4 with that Zuljin kill. Gonna see that bottom boss come out in third. Red team backing up to secure the rest of the camp.
They might look to go straight to boss after that cam. Maybe if they can get a pick as well, be ideal.
Well, they do have the 3 level lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly 12% health and damage. Plus that extra talent advantage, which is massive.
It's nice.
Especially the Lucio percentage-based healing at 16. Very powerful to get that Zuljin back up if he's in trouble.
Yeah. Yep.
Red team securing that siege camp. Looks like they're going to head straight to boss. Tribute's going to be right next to it. They might try for a fight, get the trib, get the boss, and end the game.
Yeah, well, they probably, if they can get a few kills here, they can just go straight for core.
They do have the catapult back up. Top's going to be defended by that siege camp from now.
Here we go,
Coffee securing the... Blue team needs to back up here. Nothing left. Calzone doesn't pop his ult.
Oh, nice. Nice leap from Merlin. Yeah, good
the
finish.
Web coming in on the Lucio again. Coffee very low. Nitro not quite getting down. Amp it up coming through.
Just bullying blue team now, really.
Yeah, they are going to secure that that boss despite only taking out one of blue team. Diva coming up in another 5 seconds.
They might look to push with it, yeah.
Yeah, they've got the 2 catters in the siege there distracting. Blue still has that siege camp up top, but they won't last. They won't really do blue any good at this point of the game. got that boss coming through. They're just going to try for the end.
It's melting at the moment.
Oh, just missing the guillotine from Coffee. Calzone still holding that that Diva explosion. He might pop it now that he's amongst it. There it is, got the knockback from Alex. It's just too hard to get good positioning on the red team. They've got 3 characters. Konya dropping the 4 of.
That was a hard drop.
Boss chewing up that shield really quickly. 2 left alive on the blue team. Nitro's in trouble, is out of mark.
Oh. Man.
Wow.
That was a bit of a like 1 kill for the blue team only, no towers. Oof.
Yeah, it was great control from the red team.
Oh yeah, they had that in the pocket.
Yeah. I don't know if Diva was the right pick against that team. They were really struggling.
Yeah, go ahead.
They had the Thrall, but he was kind of getting chewed up by Zul'jin.
Yeah, he was.
And they had Nitro, but because of the 2 frontliners on red team, it was hard to get the Zul'jin. It was next to impossible to pick him off. He had that one good orb on him towards the end, but he already had the sound barrier from Lucio on him.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
Of course, that shield amount doesn't count as Zul'jin's health. So he's still doing just as much damage, but he has a lot more temporary health.
Yeah, indeed. I think Joanna probably would have fared a little better against Coffee there.
Yeah,
I think that probably would have been the better pick. I could see what they were trying to do with the Diva, but yeah, Joanna probably would have been a more consistent pick there just to deal with Coffee's threat. But hey, there you go.
Rhaegar's really good for those clutch heals on Ancestral, but I find his healing wave is kind of lackluster in keeping a team topped up. While Red Team had Alex for those big heals and Lucio just topping them up consistently. You just look at the healing difference, like they almost had 100,000 more healing than the blue team. MVP, mate, who do you reckon?
Oh, man, it's a bit of a tough one, this one. I think Aureus played a pretty good Alex Straza game. I haven't seen much of her since she's been out, but yeah, he was playing her very well. I think Merlin also got a few handy picks there in the end and solid engages. It's quite tough, yeah.
Look, we had some good leaps and spears from Merlin. She soaked very well as well. They had probably 3 of Red Team at the tribute most of the time. They were holding their own against superior numbers and getting that XP lead in other lanes. And that's what really led to Red's victory. They just had that level lead for pretty much the entire game. And Blue Team just couldn't catch up. That's what it's all about. Just getting that level lead, maintaining it, controlling the map, and making sure the other team has to make hard decisions as to what they're going to defend. And it's kind of like a slow death.
Yeah, indeed.
Look.
What are you thinking? Who are you thinking for the MV? Tough one.
It is a tough one.
They all played pretty well.
Yeah, they had some good charges from Pointy. Coffee did his job. He had some great damage output. Merlin almost matching him for damage, though.
Impressive.
Had some impressive healing from Hubris. Some good knockbacks and plays from Aureus. He was pretty good with the Buffet as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
It is.
They all played their role properly, and that's what you need to do.
Just give team MVP.
Team MVP. Split 5 ways.
Yeah, split 5 ways. MVT.
MVT. Strico Nort. Thanks for the follow, mate.
Cheers for the follow, buddy.
Look, either Merlin or Aureus. Who do you
Oh, man, this is so... I haven't seen enough of... See, I haven't seen enough of Alex Strauser to sort of say how well exactly Aureus did play her.
Well, he has some pretty good healing for like he went the damage build, right? He's gone the full damage build, but he still had decent healing.
Yeah, he did,
and he was providing an extra bit of damage for the team, extra bit of utility with knockback and slows.
But he wasn't getting much. There wasn't much pressure like on Aureus throughout the game. Like there wasn't enough pressure to sort of see how it would fare against that. He had a pretty free sort of reign to do what he wanted. Whole time.
He did pick up Cleansing Flame, which does provide an excellent escape mechanism for Alex. Look, those are your choices: Merlin or Aureus.
I think I'm just going to give it to Merlin because she did pull out some great leaps and she had some solid engages, and on top of that, she didn't die. She had good soak, good siege, almost equaled Coffee with the damage as well. So I think she's deserved this one, even though you could pretty much give it to anyone on the red team.
Yeah, well played, red team.
Yep.
On to game 2.
Dirty Sonya pickup.
Well played, go.
Thank you.
We decided to give MVP to Merlin. Played an excellent Sonya. Although, like all of red team, you did your jobs very well. We struggled to pick an MVP. But yeah, we thought you had some great leaps and spears, Merlin. You're doing your job well. All the red teams doing their job well. They were fighting well in the tribute against superior numbers, getting an XP lead, and that just led to the winning the game.
Well played.
Yeah, pretty clean game from red.
Coffee was doing some good shot calls.
Fuck off.
I try.
No, it was quality. Quality callmanship.
Yeah, nice.
Hey guys, who do you want to be?
Not the best Oriole can do it because he's the best.
Holy Grail, there you go.
God damn it! I give it to someone else.
Go Holy Grail.
Alright, we're good to go. You there, Fon?
I am here. I'm also
mate,
ready.
Great. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's good news, isn't it? It's good news all around.
We're Gucci. We go.
Here we are. Here we go. Here we go. And we're off.
Battlefield of eternity.
Look, this is probably one of my least favourite maps.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there.
I don't like it. Like, I don't like a lot of Toon Lane maps just because it eliminates a lot of the hero pool. That's kind of an alternative pick, shall we say?
Yeah.
So immediately you're limiting the hero pool, and the objective on this is just very static.
Yeah. I'd have to agree with you there.
And yeah, the fight happens in almost the same location every single time.
Yep. It's one of those maps. And there we go, the Garrosh ban coming out again.
Yep. I've only seen him not banned once in the last 10 games or so. And he was pissed.
There you go. He is strong at the moment. He is strong.
Zul'jin bans. They didn't like him last game. Or last game we watched.
Yeah.
But they don't have Bakery this time.
No. The Kaufmeister. Indeed. So for this map, I really like Mithail. I reckon he does a good job in and around the tribs, the objectives.
Yeah, I think he's the 5th highest damage to the Immortal.
Right.
I think Valor is top 3.
Valor is the top pick for this map, as far as I'm aware, and she's also a top tier champion at the moment, so that's a strong pick. Chromie, another decent one.
Yeah, so Bouncy is a master player, so I'm expecting some great Chromie hits from him.
Some big plays there.
Yeah, that's right. interested to see what build he goes, because there's a lot of variation on Chromie, which is good.
Hmm. Yeah. Muradin, nice pick for this map as well.
He's a solid hero, he's got a heap of health. And he's got that stun. Stuns are so powerful. That'll help out Chromie especially.
Oh yeah. Now a good pick here, I think for blue would be a grey on top of that Bella. Might be a bit of a ballsy pick, but I think if they lock down that grey, I think that's Chromie pretty much.
Yeah.
Sorted.
It's those diving heroes. So we've got the Anubrak pick.
Yeah.
It's counter the Chromie, the magic
and
damage
Lunara.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
even if they picked up a Lucio now, it's gonna make Chromie's job a lot harder.
It is. It definitely is. The Lunara micro locking in there, she's also very good on this map, and I think micro plays a decent one. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if we'll see like a Sylvanas here, or maybe even a Hammer, perhaps. That might be an interesting choice for Red. Okay. Interesting ban. Maybe that would have been a specific, perhaps. Not too sure there.
Well, they've already got the Anubrak, so that counters the Chromie. So they're either going to pick up another warrior, then they've already got the best warrior to counter the Chromie.
Yeah.
They're literally banning out support heroes because blue doesn't have one yet. They're banning out support heroes that they don't want to face, and they don't want to face a Morales, Stim, or a Val.
Yeah, definitely don't. Interesting.
The odds are here we're going to see another warrior and a healer pick come up.
There's a Luce.
We've got the Lucio deny happening from the red team. I have mixed feelings on Cassia. I think, like, in the hands of a very good player, on her specifically, she can be devastating, but most people don't play her to her full potential.
Yeah. Yeah, she can be tricky to pick around as well. There it is. Yeah, there's the Oriole. That's what I was trying to get at before. Makes a good combo with the Lunara.
Yes,
I think
very squishy team on the blue side, which
it is.
Against the Chromie is dangerous.
It is. They do have a squishy team, but if they maneuver well, they're just going to have way too much damage for them. Lunara with the crown from Oriole is pretty dangerous. Like if the Lunara's got solid positioning, that Oriole can be really, really effective here. So,
well, they've picked up Taronde for the final pick in the red team. Excellent, with the Hunter's Mark on the Immortal, dealing 25% more damage from the entire team. I think they might struggle for damage against it, especially if Chromie's hitting the other team.
Yeah.
But that will definitely help out. And Taronde herself is a pretty good auto attack.
Yeah. So we've got some solid picks here for this map from both teams. It's going to be interesting, like when the fight starts around the point, the objective point. We'll see how they handle that, because I think if blue just sort of goes really, really aggressive and they manage to dance around that Chromie, I think they can clean them up quite swiftly here. But
there are a lot of little narrow alleyways in the middle of the map where most of the fights are going to be happening, and that's going to be to Chromie's advantage. There's not a lot of room to maneuver. He can kind of predict where they're going to be. And we'll see how well he copes with that.
Yeah, we will indeed see that.
I forgot to restart my HOTS and put the observer overlay in, but I'll do that next game.
Yeah. It's not too big of a deal.
Because you can hit Control 1 and you'll get the talents pop up. But it's very big. Like, it's covering almost a third of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite large. Quite large indeed. Okay, here we go. We got the Lunan top solo. Interesting. I don't agree with that, to be honest. I'd really like to see the Lunara with the Oriole. I think they pair a lot better together, but we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, we've got the Chromie bottom against the 4 of the blue team. As Chromie, you inherently have stacks on the sandblast. You need to be in the lane with the most people in it, building up the stacks early. So when you get to the mid game, you've got that damage to help your team get picked.
Indeed. Bouncy doing a good job so far, but they do have the blue does have a lot of damage here.
Yeah, Joel's dealing a shit ton of damage to the red team. They're all kind of half health right now. Fish is very low.
Oh. Oof. Yeah, Bouncy's really getting shots. Doing well. Joel in the shade there, looking to get a nice little orb perhaps.
Yeah, we've got 15 stacks from, or 19 stacks from Bouncy so far as a sandblast.
Yeah, he's doing
very well. 1 minute into the game.
Fish is doing a good job too of just protecting that Chromie, making sure that he gets those stacks up, so...
Rudin does have that inherent heal while he's out of combat, so it does help them kind of stay in the fight. They have forced Lunara out of the top lane. I'm sure she went back to get some mana before the start of the Immortal, but they are almost a half level ahead now, just in that one way.
Bouncy's just really...
He's getting amongst them. He's got no mana now. He's going to back up just before everyone gets into these Immortals.
Here we go. This is going to be very interesting. Cassia just running past Valor there, choosing to engage fully. Got an engage from the noob.
Going in hard. No one else there.
Here we go.
Blue team taking the lead on the damage in the Immortal. Bouncy's coming in. He's going to get a triple, quadruple hit with this W. That's big. That was a lot of damage.
And that's pretty much forced a noob back, at least for now. And Fish is just going in. He's going aggressive. He knows that. Oh, is he going to see?
He just needs to keep him off the Immortal while his team keeps. They need to get onto the blue Immortal. If they're playing distraction, they need at least one person who's good at dealing damage to a single target on that other Immortal. Otherwise, it's a waste.
Yeah, absolutely. The noob trying to get something done, but no one's in there backing him up, and now we're just seeing him getting absolutely dominated.
Vala is going to take it to the halfway mark.
Yeah, I mean, Bouncy's landing everything. They're probably a bit timid here as well. Here we go. He's gonna go back in.
Well, he's halfway through his sandblast stacks. 3 minutes. He is getting a bit picked here from Joel though. He's a bit lower than half. These narrow sections of the map are great opportunities for him to get stacked. Because the blue team's just going to sit there and they're easy pickings for crap.
Yeah. See a noob dropping there. Taking
Red team now a full level ahead.
Oh, good pick. Good pick. The stun's got to come out here from Fish, maybe. Oh!
Bouncy almost out.
They've done a good job here. Joel and picking it up. Nicely done. Another orb going in, nearly getting Bouncy as well. Good effort. But Red do pick it up after a tough fight.
Yeah, look, it was close. Blue team got a lot of damage in early.
Yep.
But it wasn't enough. Red team just Chromie coming in and slaughtering them. Really.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Blue do have. I think Blue do have the better damage here, but they're not. It's not reflecting on the stats so far.
Well, they're struggling to get in. They're all trying to come in through the narrow alleyways, and Chromie's just going to hit. She's keeping them low enough health that they don't want to commit.
That's right. They've always got that back in the back of their minds.
Even though she's not getting picks every time, it's pushing that.
Oh, good ult from Yolan.
There you go.
Yeah. I'd really like to see us. Oof, fish going down. I'd really like to see a swap. I'd really like to see Lunara in this bottom lane and maybe giving Valor a shot top because I think.
Yeah, I think Valor would do fine. And if they had an extra target down bottom that can avoid Chromie more effectively, like they're just feeding us stacks right now.
Oh yeah, they're not getting much done, and they can't get much done. Bounce is just landing everything.
Yeah. He's finished his deep breathing quest, and he's almost finished his sandblast quest. Oh, Oriole getting picked off there. Full energy. Not gonna be able to use that on his team.
Oh!
Big pick
Double.
up there.
Oh man, he's just absolutely tearing it.
He's coupling those tower hits. Jolin's gonna take advantage. He's only one of him versus 4 of them though, and he's gonna. Oh, he gets the blink. That was incredibly cool.
That was clutch. In there. Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Trouble.
Oh,
not quite enough. Don't think he had the sandblasters.
Holy Grail getting a heal off Bouncy there, saving him from the tower hit. Here we go. Another immortal.
Yeah. Blue team needs to back up, get their health and mana back. They don't want to go onto this half health. So they are a level down already, and they need every advantage.
Hey Jadith, how you going, buddy? Right, so now let's see what Blue does a little differently. I think they need to be 5. Holy Grail calling for a pause.
Calling for a pause. I'll also be right back.
Sure. Sure thing. Yeah, you're just trying to get a cheeky meal there, Nakid. As you do.
That's it, mate.
That's it, get it in. Get the calories in.
Look, about halfway.
Nice.
But that's alright. That's alright. I can savor it.
That's it. Take your time with it. I think everyone's ready. And we resume.
And we're back.
We are back. We're definitely back.
Never an in-house without at least one pause.
Indeed.
How you going, Jay? Oh, good hit on Lunara there.
And see, that's the danger there. That is the danger.
Oh, or very.
Oh, good stun. Here we go. Micro could probably do something here.
Yeah, look, she's in trouble. She's in trouble. Oh, not quite enough.
Man. Clutch. We just got to go hard in here, though. There's too much pressure. Like, Bouncy's just landing too many shots.
Yeah, they really need to get to that Chromie. If they're going to have any chance. So I guess they'll pick up the Oriole and we get...
I mean, it's increasingly tough because if they do go on the Chromie, and they can just, pick up there from the island.
It's tough to get in there. They've got the Lucio as well to speed boost Chromie out.
Yeah.
We'll
I mean the thing is, if
the next talent is...
Caught out here though.
She's in trouble, yeah. No.
Oh, good stun from Fish.
Good heal coming in there as well from Holy Grail. Oh, dying to the Lunara.
There we go. It's more like it. Bouncy a bit out of position there, I think.
Joel backing up for some mana, but that Blue Immortal's looking pretty weary, I'd say, if I'm good.
Yeah, buddy, I think you're right.
Oh, Nubrak and stunned and shut down there by the red team. Holy Grail taking the stealth approach.
Nice. Not a bad shot.
It's all about that movement speed. It's 2 levels in front for the red team. They've got their ultimates going to push to the bottom. Blue team's not even defending at this point. They should leave someone at top to soak. They should not engage here at all. That force a loss for. They should just leave it. Micro's going to drop here sometimes.
Yeah. Risky engage from Micro. Went too deep there.
They just needed someone top, get the rest of the XP, get to level 10, fight behind the gate, and you might have a chance of taking it out with the ult.
Yeah. Yeah, you need the 10 here. ASAP.
Good stun on Li Ming there from Holy Grail. Trying to get some good hits in. He's up to 71 on his Sandblast. Done some decent damage 10 minutes into this game.
Oh, man.
I've played a bit of Chromie myself, and you do notice that people get in the same kind of movement patterns.
Yep.
And you learn to predict them, because a lot of people have the same kind of pattern.
Indeed.
Jolin's done the best on the blue team so far, with avoiding him. He knows the timing of Chromie. He's waiting for that W to come down, and he's blinking just to corrupt. But it looks like he's in trouble here.
Oh, yeah.
There's not much he can do against that that ultimate from Chromie.
Chromie
She's
will
picked
go
up
down here,
timeout. Lucio's here. Not quite enough. He did have sound barrier, but didn't go off.
And it's not looking very good for blue.
No,
They do have the ultis now, though.
Yeah, they got the ultis. There's still a talent down, though. It's still those 2 levels down. They need to play smart if they want to claw their way back into this game. The red team did secure that bottom rack, so it's going to be tough for blue team to cater for this.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Be wary. Our eternal battle will soon be upon you.
Coming through on that bottom lane. 3 of blue team standing still.
Oh!
Valor copping it. You cannot stand still when you know there's a chrome here.
Yeah, that is just asking for it, really. Chrome's been cooned here.
Yep.
Big coon. Fish
Big
will have
coon.
this, though. A stun.
Nubrak! Another stasis. Fish is in trouble though. He's
Oh,
very
no!
bouncy, dropping.
Oh!
Micro.
Wow.
Oh, the fish is going to survive from his trait. Not quite enough to.
Quite enough there.
But they did drop the chromium, and that's the biggest damage dealer from the red team. If we take a look at the damage charts, chromium is 30,000 in front of the second damage dealer for on deck.
Yeah, indeed.
So this is alright. We've got 4 of each team on their respective immortals, and Valor up top getting that XP and taking out that Merc camp. So blue team is going to catch up a little bit here, but we'll see what happens now that Chrome's back.
You don't want to die here unnecessarily, red team. They're being very, very ballsy. There's the coon on the Cassia.
Yeah,
Once he's back though. Here we go.
Oh, Murden dropping. 3 on blue, very low though. Sandbluff's coming through and hitting in Nubarak, very low. Oh, great follow up from Bouncy.
Wow, that is just lovely play.
Some good
Really
picks
nice.
from the red.
There you go. You could see as soon as they realised Chromie was back, they all just sort of scattered and a bit lost here. Oh, wow. Okay.
We've got the spray coming out. The chromie spray even. Building the sandcastle.
Yeah, a bit cheeky.
Yep.
Little cheek.
Red team securing that immortal again. Blue team struggling a bit this game.
They're just not getting the damage down.
No.
If
they had a second warrior, like they picked up a proper tank like a Joe or Murder was taken, but like, even like Diablo or something, you can have that dive, leave a Nubarak to hunt down the Chromie, and deal with that red team backline because they're just struggling to get in.
They are. And yeah, red just sort of need to close this out here. Valor's got to be careful.
That's going to be the game there. 3 on blue team down. 2 levels down again.
Micro doing what you can. It's not going to be enough here.
It's not enough. They're low, but... Oh, bouncy. Oh, the spray coming out again. And again.
What a clinic. This is just a clinic now.
She's so devastating if you don't counter her. Especially in her hands and experience.
That's GG. Yeah, indeed. That's GG. Wow.
Look,
that was a bit of a blasting, I think. Literally.
Yeah. Do we need to debate this?
Look, I think we can mention some other names.
Yeah,
but,
look. Look, I thought Bouncy did incredibly well. He got 14 picks. So the vast majority of red team's pickoffs, he hit 80k in 15 minutes, which is insane. He did die 4 times though, as much as anyone in the blue team. He was probably getting a bit cocky, I think. Going for kills, he was very deep and caught out of position a few times. But he did win it for his team, the pickoffs he was getting. That does come down to draft a bit though. The blue team were really struggling to get into the red team, but Bouncy took full advantage.
Yeah, indeed, and like I mean, it wasn't so, like Chromie did fantastic. Don't get me wrong, and Fish did a good job of shielding him. But I think Blue did really struggle to sort of shut that Chromie down. And you saw a noob early in the game trying to get in there, trying to get a good engage, but the follow up wasn't there. And ultimately, I think that pretty much lost them the game. Really, just the Chromie sort of having her way, and I'm pretty sure everyone combined. I know actually Chromie got 14. Everyone else combined got 15. Kills. So yeah, that was just a brutal clinic. I think that's a straight MV for Chrome.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I think that was just a clear standout for me. I think everyone did compliment Chromie well. Cassie had an okay game. Muradin obviously did well there. I think everyone just sort of complimented that Chromie to carry them there. So
some good blinds coming in from Cassia on the Valor and Lunar. Very dependent on that auto attack for their damage. Lucio getting some great healing in there. Almost double the Oriole, but he was alive for a bit longer. And he did have the level advantage, so...
That's right.
He didn't pick up the percentage-based healing though, which is generally the pick at that tier. Had some great plays from the Fish on Muradin. He was playing it very risky at some points. It was very low, and he knew when to back up though. He only got picked off once, and that was in the fight in the middle. During the laning phase, he knew when to back up, get some health back. He was a great front line for the Chrome.
And just quickly as well on like I pointed out earlier in the game, the Lunara deciding to solo top. I don't think that obviously panned out very well for them. Just because the Oriole should have been paired with the Lunara. They just work so well together. Like Lunara puts out a ton of damage, and Oriole benefits from that. And he probably would have been able to keep his team in it a little longer. But hey ho.
Yeah, that's kind of Oriole's downfall. Like if you're doing well, it doesn't matter so much. But if you're not able to get those hits in, Oriole can't get the energy to heal the team to keep the team going in the fight. And if you can't do that, you basically lost the game. It just came down to the blue team needed more dive characters or another front line. Yeah,
another front line there, and I think they would have been, because they only had a noob to rely on to sort of get that perfect engage. And
well, the thing is, when you only have one warrior and his job is to dive in, get the web in, get the stun in, whatever. He dives in, and suddenly there's no front line for the rest of the team.
That's right. The rest of them are squishy as shit. Yeah.
Oh, well played to both teams, and on to game.
Good to go.
Myself a referee. Rax is holding.
Yeah. Not my favourite. Here we go. Band coming out here for the blue.
So I have mixed feelings about Braxis. It's a map where you can really snowball pretty easily.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that one.
There's not many heroes that can effectively take out the wave in a reasonable amount of.
Well, Syl's actually a really solid pick.
So
she's probably the only one, and like Ragnaros does an excellent job as well. Probe, another one, but you're probably not going to pick Probe these days. But Rag is a really solid pick for this. I'd be surprised if we didn't see him as well. Gul'dan, also another hero.
Straight up.
Yeah, right.
Must be a personal ban there. We've got the Garish
personal
as per usual
again. But yeah, Gul'dan also does a good job of clearing the waves as well. So he's a solid pick.
I forgot to get the right observer UI in. I have a feeling that the Ultralists don't do as much damage as the backline siege minions.
Yep.
And you can check the damage of the minions with that UI. So for next game, I'll have to put it in and double check that because it's pretty important to take out that backline because Ultralists will hit whatever. but the ones at the back will prioritize building.
Right. Yeah, so it's important to
they're a
get
lot
those
like
down.
the catapult.
Uh-huh.
They do a lot of damage.
There's the Sylph. Good pick. Solid pick. And another Alex. Okay. Yeah, Sylph's just a really solid all-round pick here. Clears well. Blue should think about picking up someone with good wave clear as well, just to sort of balance that out. Ooh, a Joe and the Morales. Well, Joe does well on this map as well.
Suze can go balls deep in the Stormy now, and they're always going to have that good front line.
Oh yeah.
They've picked the Morales, so I'd say they will be picking up an auto attacker.
Yes, which is
Johanna's also very good on this map because
she is.
Her ability to just run through the beacon and not get disabled by him.
That's right. Does well. A new band.
New Barakman. So we're gonna see a mage and an auto attacker here, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully
they had the Tasfan straight up, so I'm wondering if they're gonna pick a stealth.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that could be the case in that case, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that specific because you could get a couple of more reveals happening as well.
Genji. Big diver. Probably the biggest diver of them all. ETC coming through, and we'll either see a bruiser, a support, or another reliable damage dealer. They don't have a mage really. Although Sylvanas and Alex are the half mage. We've got the Chromie coming through. Chromie and Illidan.
That's a... Yeah, so, and put in chat that Malthael would be a good pick here, and
it would be a good pick here. The double warrior. I think they need another stun though, just to shut down Illidan. They do have that Morales they're going to sit on him the entire time. But if they can stun him, they can drop him. Zagara, another specialist. Interesting.
Another specialist. Okay. Oof. So it looks like that's what they're going to be hyper focusing on, I guess. Just sort of getting those waves
just going for the
and
push. Get a specialist per lane, or they could focus one lane and have the three others in the other lane. It would be pretty rough going early on. I don't know like any other hero that is as effective early game for harassing as Zagara. She's just so powerful that it's a killer. And it does so much damage.
Good poke as well.
Yeah, it effectively forces you to back out of the lane most of the time, unless you can drop it very quickly. Unless you just want to soak the damage.
Yeah. So an Alex here with the Genji is pretty interesting because Genji is sort of going to be difficult to sort of keep up with and heal. I probably would have preferred probably a Lily or something here instead, but that's in hindsight.
Yeah, the Alex was the first up pick. With the Sylph, so yeah, you can't really like. She is good with another support character. I think she's a lot stronger with a second support because that 3-second delay on the heal is really what sets her, like makes or break her fight. To be honest.
For sure.
Like her Q can heal one person, but it's tough to get instant heals for the rest of the team. While the Morales is kind of spray around on everyone. That Morales healing is so devastating.
Yeah. It is. So we'll see how they'll handle it.
Hubris in the bushes down here. He wants to pick. We've got the fish soloing down bot currently. He's got his first pick.
There we go. Sal's going straight in.
Yeah, you don't want to feed Chrome to those stacks. Do anything in your battle, but
Deadly. It's very
they
deadly.
have opted to put that Cigar solo up top against the water. I think it'll be hard for Holy Grail and Sylvanas to get through this blue team down there. But you will keep that wave dead vast majority of the time.
Indeed.
That first deal coming through, Hubris not quite making. That's the other thing with Alex. You have to have the cooperation of your teammates to get that heal.
That's right. That's right.
Shardstorm copping that one. He's in a bit of strife. He is Genji though, so he gets out. Hubris is in trouble though. Not quite
unlucky.
getting that heal.
And there we go. Yeah, you need that coordination, and with these in-houses, if you haven't played with many people before, you sort of don't know how they maneuver and all that stuff. So that's why it's a bit of an odd pick, but they can make it work. No doubt.
Konya's doing very well against the Zagara up top. He's probably the best pick to take him on. He's got that evasion, and he can self-heal.
Indeed. He's great in the lane, really.
So we've got this 4v4 happening down bottom again. He's going in for a cap. Looks like blue team's going to secure it. They haven't gone for the beacon up top. Oh, Shardstorm topping that one. He's not going to be able to get a big heal anytime soon. The heal's gone in aggressively on the beacon. But the dragon coming out. Shardstorm's very low. He's one auto attack from there.
Oof.
Oh, two of them copying it there. The fish has no mana left though. He's going to be stuck doing his sandblast for 20 mana.
South can go aggressive here. I think they should. Here we go. Good pick up top.
Pick there from Konya, and we've got Alex Strava dropping 2. Red team now has no healer. Holy Grail and Shardstorm having to back now to get their health back up. We're going to see Shardstorm try and ninja that beacon. Once he gets to 90%, and it's a full cap, you can't get it. He's got in just in time.
They have to get out now though, they're on the back foot here.
Yeah, they're outnumbered here. Outguns. Blue team is a level ahead now. 100%
they've got it. And Konya picking up a camp there solo as well, up in the top, so good job from him.
Yeah, unfortunately for blue team, they're already down here to push with that wave, try and get that creep wave and the tower's attention before that wave comes in. We've got Bailey's coming in. He's dropping to the Sylvanas. So. Genji getting the picks by Chromie.
Yeah, this is just a solid situation for a Chromie. Just has all the time in the world to sort of...
Yeah, they're kind of predictable in where they stand to defend it. There's only so many places they can be. They really need to... They need the other person. The blue team now 2 levels ahead and a talent ahead, so they're going to use that to their advantage. There's Siege Zerg still pummeling that fort.
Just going to drop your Hubris, sort of going a little bit deep shots, still maybe trying to pick up the Chrome here. Getting topped up by Morales though. It's not going to happen, buddy.
He is out of mana. That Hourglass is there. Shardstorm throwing straight into it. No follow-up from the fish though.
Resetting pens as per protocol.
Still got a solid 1v1 happening up top. Konya's pretty low. He might copy his Baileys. No season in time.
Yeah, good battle up top there between those two.
Blue team still level in front here. This next Zerg wave will really make a big impact on Oh, Connie getting another pick on the Zagara. Sylvana's picking up the Morales, ETC dropping. Whoever gets this next Zerg wave is really going to control the match. Either red team will come back into the game, or blue team will further increase their lead. The man copping some damage from Alex E. The fish backing up for some mark. Off in the Chromie Hourglass, Holy Grail. Doesn't have much mana left. He's backed off with the wave.
He's gonna have to back off. Yeah, that Withering Arrow build's doing a bit of work.
Hubris coming in behind. Gets the stun. Holy Grail's very low though. Konya coming in from above, getting that pick. Zagara coming in. Nice. Two of them cop a hit from Chromie. They're blocked in there. Well played from the blue team.
And that timing as well. Beacons are up. A few seconds. Boom.
Yep.
Oof.
2 levels up from the blue team. They're going to solidify their lead with most of a capture on the beacons, unless red team can pull something out. But it's unlikely with the ultimates from the blue team.
It is. Chrome Dog 34 stacks on that Sandblast.
Yeah, not doing too poorly there. Almost completed their time off suit as well.
Konya may be in a bit of trouble here up top.
Red team's gone for the top beacon. They know that blue team's been bottom most of the game.
He's got to be slightly careful here. They are missing the Morales.
It's the shifting sands on the Chromie. Interesting pick.
Bad one, and there's the
Konya's
dive.
Charge on Alec.
Oh,
he's looking low. He's popped evasion. They do get 2 picks on the red team.
Yeah, that was a good hunt from Konya there as well, and Johanna finishing that one off.
Yeah. Blue team taking back that beat.
Holy Grail not opting to risk it and take that bottom beacon. Maybe he's suspecting someone there.
Yeah, look, he can see 4 of them at top, but he knows that Chrome is something.
Yeah.
And although he didn't pick up the other ult, he can still do a lot of damage while he's sitting on that beacon. Good on him, he's playing it safe. They're going to try for a 4v5 up top, despite not having ult. Chromie making their way up now. They can see it coming, there's Zagara creeping. Oh, Hubris calmly dodging those ones.
Yeah. Solid.
The team very grouped. We don't have a mosh pit yet though. That would have been an excellent 4-man.
Oh yeah. Gotta be really carefully
looking a bit low here.
They're looking a bit low, but one land on the Chrome and... Oh, shard going in! Oh, wow.
Not quite getting the pick. That protects coming in from Mirage.
Yeah, good reactions from Konya as well. Straight in there.
The team now picking up their ultimates. So we've got the Maw coming out for the team fights from Zagara. Alex has gone full damage build.
Yeah, we saw the same the other game as well.
Yeah, her healing is very limited when you do go that build. You do get some kind of passive damage from healing in Dragon form, but it's kind of a build you only really go when you have another support in your team to bridge the gap of those heals.
Bit of experimentation maybe, but I mean the healing from Morales is, I mean you're not going to keep up with it.
Oh yeah, there's not many people, not many heroes you can keep up. It does provide some utility for the red team, but we'll see if they can take advantage of that.
And really, like red team, they do have the double specialists, but they haven't been so lucky on the actual beacons, so they haven't.
No, well, it's 11 kills to 1, so
yeah,
plus
exactly.
there's 2 forts being down. There's a lot of XP to the blue team.
Yeah, they just really haven't had the chance to sort of get in the lanes and do their jobs, and Konya's just going straight in here, real aggressive. Why not? Boom.
Good protect there from Shard. Copping the hits. Looks like blue team's backing off. Do they want a boss? It looks like they want to ambush boss.
Well, they might be baiting it here, perhaps. I think they are baiting it, and Chromie's doing a good job of sort of showing the red that they are there.
Yep, they know
they're on the boss, and there it is. Nice play.
Stocky going down. W from the You've got the ult coming through from ETC, Alex, and Genji. It's not going to be enough though. It's a bit awkward timing with the Maw. Genji's ult mostly used up by the time they came out.
Good pick.
Blue team getting nice pick. 2 picks so far.
And that was a solid play there. So what they did was they had most of the team in the brush, and Chromie just sort of running around, so it appeared as you ran past that they were on the boss.
Yep.
But in actual fact, they were just in the brush there.
Very well played from the blue team.
Good setup. And also Shard diving in on the back there on Fish, and what had happened was Fish just sort of stasised, and Shard sort of hung around for too long.
7 seconds is a long time. There's no there's no disable that lasts that long.
Indeed.
Although they could have got a more than a mosh, potentially.
That's true. Oh, Stocky melting though.
But that comes down to communication with the red team. They do have 3 good ults that synergize pretty well. They just need to work out who's going first.
Yeah, indeed.
Hubris in trouble here is behind the blue team. The shifting sands coming in.
Oh, nice.
Does manage to stun on 3 of them. This is currently hit. Blue team going for the keep. Got 2 levels in the talent advantage.
Do you have a camp pushing bottom?
Yeah.
So could keep them up here for a bit longer, but they opt to just back away, and maybe now they'll get the cap and perhaps start the boss. What do they think?
They don't want a cap.
They want a cap.
The man went to the cap and went back. They're waiting for red team to come in.
Yeah, but they're all bot.
They're all defending. They have to defend that camp. They've seen them all down there. They've gone for the keep up top. They'll definitely get it with that Illidan there. Dropping the hits. Stocy coming up on Sigara. It's not going to be enough though. That keeps going to drop.
There we go. Nicely played.
Catters coming through that top lane. Next wave, we've got Mind Control coming through on the Morales. Got an ETC mosh pit. Yeah, see. A lot better coordinated this. The Fish is in trouble up the back. He has used space. But he's surrounded by that team. I do not want him going anywhere. Yeah. Who focuses Morales? I mean, really. Really. Blue team does pick up that bottom keep though with Zogler.
Yeah, I think that's a worth trade there. Most definitely.
Blue team still 2 levels up despite those the triple kill from the red team. Good coordination this time. They learnt from the earlier fight. Unfortunately, that wave was already coming through and did the damage.
And good job from Hubris there. He really timed that. There was a couple of moments there where he could have really just used it sort of carelessly, but he waited and he ended up picking up 3 kills out of it.
So we didn't see a more in that fight either.
No.
But the Mosh allows the Genji to come in with damage, or the more you can't really affect the other team while they're in there.
That's right.
Blue team coming down. Do they want to bait the boss? No, they're going for the Sylvanas down bottom. We've got the double wave coming through. Good escape. Got the Maw coming through on the Sonya. Hubris going deep. He doesn't have his mosh for 15 seconds. We've got the stim coming through on the Illidan. Zagara's in trouble. Alex ult coming through. The heals are keeping them up. We've got mosh spin 4 seconds. Genji's in trouble. He gets out with his dash.
MC on Morales
coming through. Oh, we've got a 5-man. Johanna gets him out of there.
It was interrupted. It was interrupted
by the Johanna.
Yeah.
Blue team very low though. We've got some good picks coming through from the red team. Sonya picking up 2 kills in the red team. They've really turned this around. That talent advantage is really doing Blue team very well.
And that should close it out here. I think.
Yeah, no, red team can't really defend this. Look, it was a great mosh pit. It got all 5 of them. Just unfortunately that Johanna got a W off.
Yeah,
he got a W off just before the mosh. We saw it coming. Yeah, that really could have turned the fight. But
no doubt.
Yeah, well played to both teams there. Red team were starting to turn it around. One Johanna ability stops red team from coming back at the end of that game.
Yeah, I don't think they did a good enough job in the early game. They did have a Sylv and the Zag, and they were obviously going for a bit of a heavy pushing team. But they're just going to get the picks. Yeah, they're just going to get the picks, and they had the level advantage, and yeah, they just really couldn't come back from that. Like you said, it is a snowbally map, and it proved as much there.
MVP.
Oof, this is tough. Well, I know Konya got an MVP in the game before, but I think he did really well in this game in a 1v1 up top lane.
Yeah, he did.
He held his own against Zag. Yes, he counters Zag, but he still played well. Maintained the XP for his team as well. He contributed there. There was a couple of hunts he did, and specifically, I think there was a fight in the top lane where we saw that first decent mosh from Hubris.
Backing up by the 4.
Yeah, and Konya just sort of went down with the wave, the Zerg wave down bot, hunted down there, and just secured that that keep.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's my pick. He got an MVP before tonight, so I don't know how you see it. What about you? What do you think?
We generally only let 1 MVP per night.
Yeah. That's
so who was your second pick?
I think Johanna played a decent game as well. She didn't die. She was there for most of the kills. Soaked well for the team. Just did her job. Fish as well. Good damage. Some nice hits in the back there. Morales doing her job as well. I think one of those games again where everyone sort of played well and it was a close call. But I think Johanna was pretty solid that game. Rock solid. What about you?
Yeah, look, I think Johanna has some good plays. Like that W at the end of that game really saved them and cemented their win. Big shout out to Holy Grail though. Like he did a great job on his team. He secured all 5 of his team's kills. And he tops 3 stats. But that's not a surprise for the Siege or XP. But yeah, they didn't really have, due to going 2 specialists, they didn't have that primary damage dealer. Like Genji is more of a finisher. He is a cleanup.
Yeah.
He comes in after the damage has been done. They're on 20% health, and he just finishes them off. They didn't have that presence on the red team.
Yeah.
I think that's where they really struggled. Also, with the final pick was the Zagara. They have them more, but they can't use that to deal extra damage. It's kind of taking people out of the fight. They take a moderate amount of damage in that time. And then they come back into the fight. It's not like Mosh Pit where you can disable those heroes and pick them off. They really needed a reliable stun on Illidan. He just kind of came in. And they're struggling. Like they went for the Chromie many times, but they only got her that one time when they completely surrounded her. Yeah, look, I'm gonna say AC the man.
Yeah,
because he got that W off at the end. He did his job well. Sue's got more damage taken, but he's Sonya. He's going deep the entire time. It's kind of expected. The AC the man, only hero not to die. Did his job well.
Did his job, yeah.
Had to play right at the end. Did really well.
Yep, sorted.
Got Team Konya versus Team Chuck.
Ooh, nice. Liking that. And that little matchup. Oh. Go. Infernal Shrines, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
So we've got a 3-lane map finally. Yeah,
Finally,
that's exciting. That's exciting. Opens up the hero selection a bit more. We've got the first band coming in. 9 out of 10. Oh, I was gonna say Kael'thas. I was gonna say Garrosh, but we'll probably see it coming here.
Yeah. Well, KT is probably the strongest mage on this map. Between him and Jaina, I'd say.
Yeah.
At the moment.
A hammer band. Hovering on the hammer band. No.
Oh,
Garrosh.
there it is.
Just kidding, guys. Garrosh.
Yeah. Saw it coming.
First pick on the red team. Team Chuck.
See what it is. See what the first pick here is. Hopefully something that good. Probably what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, something good is pretty decent. We've got a Junkrat first pick.
Wow.
That is an interesting one. I haven't seen Lumia play Junkrat yet. So look, he might surprise us even. So I have him on my friends list. See if he's a Junkrat mate.
Yeah,
Sylve coming through from blue team.
Good pick for this map as well. Very good. Yeah, the Junkrat, hey?
Yeah, he's got a level 16 Junkrat.
Ooh, an Abbey!
Konya on the Abbey.
Okay.
Interesting.
Odd one?
Yeah, look, it is a large map. You can make Abathur effective.
We'll see what they pick around that Abathur. See, there's the Gul'dan, nice. Another good mage on this map.
He's only level 7 on Abathur though, so not a heap of Abathur experience. So maybe this is a bit of a trial run for him. We do have that Gul'dan and Alex coming through. Alex is
Alex every game tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, every game that we've cast.
Yeah. Konya banning. So I've already got a pretty strong mage lineup and long range distance. Long range distance? What the fuck am I talking about? We've got the Dahaka band coming in. They know Red's lacking a tank. Dahaka's very effective on a larger map. Can get around it quite easily.
He's nice.
Red team. Chuck to ban. Final ban.
Hovering the Genj, bans the Genj. Was that a specific? Zebra and the hammer.
Whoa, and a
triple! So we've got
see, Blues fucked themselves here. They don't have a tank. They do not have a healer yet.
Well, yeah, I think this is just a troll pick.
I think this is a troll.
Well, we've got a triple specialist and an Abathur. Yeah. I think they're just having a bit of fun, I think.
Yeah, I think they're going full specialists.
Yep.
Look, I'll tell you. We got Butcher and a Nubarak coming in.
Right. So here we go. What's it going to be?
Special.
Fifth and final.
I don't think we'll see a Vikings, but something that
Maybe a Murky? Murky would be nice. Love to see that. Here we go, the anticipation. It's coming. Hey, Zagara.
So, who's your money on, mate?
I don't know, but it's an interesting one. They do have some great players on blue team though.
Yeah, they do.
So,
Sparring
I mean, they can pull it off.
Number 124 Grandmaster at the moment, I think.
Yeah, he's a decent player.
Conya's a decent player. I think he's master. Aureus, I think, is around diamond level. Diamond level.
Yeah.
I think Magical Nom is. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, no, they have some decent players, so we'll see if they can make it work.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough though. No, no front line whatsoever.
Yeah, look, they have a tank. It's not the right type.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna go for the cheese push up top. It is the most distant lane for that first fight. I think they're gonna realize pretty quickly though that blue doesn't want to fight in middle straight up.
Yep, and they're just rotating here.
Yeah, look, they're not going hard yet. They need to go hard, but they've got the time cooldowns coming up. Chuck's realised, but there's like 4 people there. They're just ignoring Chuck completely.
They're just ignoring it completely. Well, they gotta be careful though of Hubris. Oh, the body block from Chuck. Here we go. Hubris is finally going in on Nazeeb. Stun knock. Oh my god.
Oh wow, they're about to get a pick on Biff. Oh, first blood to the blue team. We got Junkrat pushing through bottom against an Abatha.
Look at that.
He can't do much.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna do a little cheesy greasy.
Yeah,
here,
look, they're ahead at the moment. Hammer's in trouble here. Hubris is also in trouble though. He's very low. Almost dropping to that dive. Wow.
And yeah, Junkrat just having a free time of it down the bottom at the moment.
Yeah, look, Abatha really can't affect Junkrat right now.
No.
Just has to kind of rotate between the 2 lanes, soak that XP, he can do it. Body in one, hat in another, leave the rest of the team to push through top. Looks like they're going to get that top fort. A minute and a half into the game.
Yeah, well, you know, it is one of those things. I think when you have like 10 specialists on your team, you can probably pull that one off.
Yeah, look, it depends how Red reacts to this. They're either going to try for the shrine. Looks like Blue's going to go for the shrine here. I wasn't sure if they were going to try and split push it, because this shrine can take a while.
Yeah.
Oh, this objective.
Making quick work of it though.
Yeah, look, they should. They've got 4 specialists.
Yeah. Do they want to engage here? I mean, you probably do.
Well, they've almost got it. They're almost 30 deep in it. Hammer's in trouble. BFG copping a bit of damage. Hubris is very low. They only need 12 more. Abatha soaking in the middle. They're a level ahead. Junkrat putting the deeps down, but Zagara not quite having enough mana. Or he's going to drop at the top. Out of position there.
Yeah. And what are they going to do here? Are they going to try and poke down the last remaining 11, or are they going to give it all?
Oh, Hubris going for Sylvanas. She's in
oh,
trouble.
yes!
Oh, she gets out with the dad.
Whoa!
Wow. Impressive
Oh,
escape.
wow.
They're so low. The 3 of them are like 2 health.
They've backed out of it. They've backed off it now. They can't finish it. Oh, man. What a mess this is. Here we go. They're going to finish it up here, red team. Come on.
Abatha pushing through on middle at the moment. Red team, they're struggling to clear that. Chuck's in deep to get that heal. He's having to back out. Even on Guardians right now, Blue slightly ahead. They've got the better position. Junkrat trying to steal those with his AoE. 2 to go for the blue team. 1 to go. It is so close. Blue secures it. Red's going to have to back out. Junkrat very low. BFG in very deep. His team's left him for dead.
He's gone. Rip BF.
There's no saving BFG there. Oh, Chuck's in trouble.
Bam.
Oh, almost 2 levels ahead from the blue team. Some 5 specialist cheats.
And I love how the bottom lane's just been completely neglected for most of the game. We saw Junkrat there for like a couple of minutes, and now.
Well, I'm not sure if Abatha's even having it, to be honest. He's
yeah. Surely we're not.
He's heading somewhere.
Surely we're not going to see a kick go down before.
Hammer getting mined into Gul'dan's wave. Good play there from Lumia.
Are they going to grab this?
They're going to get the keep. Not 5 minutes into the game.
Are they going to die for it? Yeah.
Look, worth. They're 2 levels up, and they've got a 5-minute racks. That's going to be incredible for their pushing power coming later into this game.
Yeah. That's only going to help them.
Yeah.
And BF's sort of having a bit of a slip.
In a bit of strange position here. He is getting out. They do not have the disables for it. Red team picking up that top bruiser count. Blue team about to get their heroic ability.
Can we see another full damage build, perhaps, from the Alex?
Sylvanas pushing through that middle lane with 3 in mid, striking red.
There's the 10s, pick them up, guys. Wailing arrow for the Syl.
Gargantuan. More. We've got Blunt Force Gun. The rocket from Hammer, and we've got Ultimate Evolution. Bit more team fight ability for the blue team. They're gonna need it coming into this mid game. I think they're gonna start to catch up.
I think so.
Hammer not sieging up around that Junkrat. Is copping a few of the hits for that Merc. Oh, Hubris coming down. He's charging the hammer. We do have the clone hammer coming in, getting the knockback. We've got the silence from Sylvanas coming in there. Got a good pick up on Hubris. Lumia very low. Konya trying to get him with that the hammer clone. Not quite getting there in time.
Man, that clone is doing some work.
Yep. They secure that bottom 4. Abatha's going to struggle to drop this Merc camp up top. He might need a hand. Chuck putting in some work there. Blue team starting early on that shrine. Konya's seen Chuck. He's chasing after him. He wants to slap. He wants to slap.
Does he wants to get slapped here? I think.
Yeah, no, he wants to get slapped. Oh, Huber's going hard on Aureus, not quite enough. Sporunge is copping that one from Junkrat. Yep. Junkrat does get picked off by the hammer though, still full health. Huber's very low, copping a heap of damage. Got the web on hammer coming through. Red team picking up their ults. We've got web, fear, and undecided. We've got the rocket ride coming through. Surprisingly, I think that would be for the stationary hammer.
Ouch. Rocket
dropping, can't quite get the healing down in time. Blue team picking up that arcane Punisher, the most deadly Punisher in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Oh, BFG's caught out Aureus. They're trying to hearth back. Good little pickup.
Good work there, BFG. It is 1-1 for the kills. Red team baiting the Punisher over the wall, but unfortunately Junkrat is too squishy to cop those hits. Alex wasn't back there to you know, prop him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Chuck very low. He had to run through the arcane beam to get to the heal. Just unfortunate positioning.
Yeah. Brutal here. How are those froggies looking on the old
blue team's almost 3 levels ahead right now. Yeah. They do have that Abatha for the soak. Red team is really struggling to get back into this game. We do have the Alex coming in, doing next to no damage to the hammer.
Oh.
Well, I'm in two minds about that Alex ult. Like, it's a good escape. It's very mediocre damage. It's a decent heal.
Yeah.
The other ult, you get the health of whoever's at the most health, is a lot better. Especially
I think
on someone who dives.
And those froggies are just really causing a bit of problems there.
Yeah, they're gonna get that second keep. They're currently 3.5 levels up. That top lane pushing through. Got the hammer clone coming in, trying to get the pick on Micro. Not quite enough.
There's a charge.
Junkrat getting the Abathon down the bottom. What do you think? What even is this match?
Oh man, it is a mess, this match, and Aureus is just going deep. I just think they're having fun here. I think they're just having a bit of fun. The coon comes out.
Dying at the back. Oh. BFG very low, Micro very low, Lumia very low, Hammer not quite in range.
Magical going for the Alex!
He does have ult up in 2 seconds. Here it goes. He's gonna... No!
He's not.
No.
Man, 2 rats.
He could though. He's saving it. He wants to make sure.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, no, look. Blew him to safety on the other side of the keep. The remains of the keep. Red team struggling to get through those catapults.
Is that Nazubo done with the frogs? It is.
Yeah, he's doing alright. Red team's struggling in a lot of their quests.
Yeah, they are. 78 meats on the butch.
Yeah, it's been tough on the red team. It's just been a constant onslaught from the blue team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in 2 minds as well. It's sort of hard to decide what to do against teams sometimes.
Especially as unconventional comps. It's hard to know what to do.
Yeah, well if you don't play them often.
Yeah, well, who does?
Exactly.
But it's working for them, because it's so unexpected.
Here you go, and again, another Punisher. This one's deadly as well.
Oh, good silence coming in from Sylv. The rocket missing most of them from the knockback from the hammer.
There it is.
Sylv is in deep.
In there.
Oh! Gets it.
Here we
Got
go.
The rocket coming through. Hammer copping a bit of damage.
Handle it though. The frogs
trying to deal with that Punisher. BFG going deep, getting that Sylv kill. He's gonna web the Zebes. He drops to the Zag though. Hammer dropping to the Junkrat. Got Aureus who's in trouble between 3 of them. Hubris very low though. He's gonna drop to the Abathon. Junkrat in trouble here.
In a bit of trouble. I think that could be good.
Yeah, that Hunter Killer. The Punisher, meanwhile, cleaning up that keep. Junkrat getting away with his concussion mine. We've got Chuck up top defending that wave. He's given up. He's given up.
Yeah, I think he's given up. He is given up. He is not happy. He is not happy with this son. I wouldn't be either, to be honest. And I think we're going to see a nice little...
Yeah, look, nice little end here.
Maybe? Maybe not.
10%.
Maybe
the catters from bot haven't come in yet. Yeah, we don't have the. Is that going to be enough? Not quite.
I don't think so. I don't believe so. Nah.
4% damage. Yeah, once they get 20 though, it's
yeah.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if they went for Abatha's gone full shield build for the healing. We've got Sylvanas going in, the Sylvanas clone. They're going for the finish.
Yeah.
The red team not prepared for it. The cheeky finish.
That's a cheeky finish.
The Junkrat trying to come
really,
in with the ult. Well played. Well played to the blue team, making that 5 special team work.
Yeah. Look, it was an unconventional team, but they did play it well. They did what they had to do, and Red just really didn't know how to deal with it, to be fair. They were in two minds all the time. They didn't know which lanes to soak, which lanes to guard, and they just
they got caught into the trap of defending that blue team. That unstoppable specialist push. Pretty much every single one of those specialists in the siege. Siege role. Look, MVP. Do we give an MVP for this?
I don't know, but I do think Hammer played a pretty good game. Like, she calculated things well. She stayed when she had to stay. She left when she had to leave. Couple of okay rockets there. I mean, it's a tough MVP to call because essentially they all did their job. They all did their jobs of sort of.
They all pushed.
Yeah, they all pushed essentially, and I mean,
Connie did a great job of soaking those lanes. They really didn't know how to deal with him. We had the one kill on him when he was being a bit cocky in lane, and Junkrat bolted him.
Chuck also just opting to stay. Like, look at his damage. He just decided to lane towards the end. There, I think he said this is too much to handle and did his own thing. Look, that's fine. That happens. But I think if we had to pick one here, I think we'd go to the Hammer.
Yeah, I'm happy to give it to the Hammer. But very well played to the blue team.
Yeah, classic game.
Last game of the night, Spider Queen.
Yeah, good man.
Predictions, guys. What do you think of the team?
We can see the names.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. It does help seeing that. So red team has the first ban. Oriole.
I think he's banning against his own team there.
You must be.
Best Oriole
the surprise ban of Garrosh, I think.
That is, we've
I'm
seen
super
Garrosh
surprised right now.
Every
game. Yeah, same with us too. It was either Garrosh and ETC or Garrosh and like an assassin or something.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can be good. Good bruiser. Maybe they'll pick up a better tank.
Even just like a Zarya with him would be fine. Not that you see that picked very often. Might see a more solid tank like a Mirrodin.
Not many people play Sonya. Not Sonya.
Zarya, yeah.
Point was moving on to her like.
Yeah, I do think we'll see a Sonya from the blue team if they pick it in the first two. Maybe not.
Leoric. He's
He hasn't been picked this season in our teams.
He's played very well, so I'm excited to see him on Leoric.
Awesome. Oh yes, I don't have to control the camera. I'm so happy. I mean, I've just been using the arrows. It's really simple just to use those, so it hasn't been too much of a pain. Just on the big maps.
Yeah, you should jump through them anyway. We've got a Zarya. Maybe they're listening to the stream.
Yeah, they are listening to the stream.
They have 3 warriors. 3 we'll probably see Varian go assassin.
We had a Cho Gull ban. Literally a Cho and a Gull ban.
Cho and a Gull ban. Well,
it was
the last game with Fongo and I, Team 1 decided to pick 5 specialists. And they won.
Of course. Look, I lost a game against 5 supports not long ago, so anything you guys.
I think he's been.
We need a healer.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good call. The
mobility on those 3.
Yeah, on the 3 melee characters.
And then there's
they're a bit chunky.
I don't think they're like the angels on the red team.
Marth's a good ban. I think with how heavy their front line is, you don't really want him. You can't get away from him. Especially with the Eric there, that could be devastating.
So I saw Lumia play Junkrat the last game against the 5 specialists. I don't think he felt satisfied by that, so he's going Junkrat again.
Oh wow!
Oh, they're going all warrior.
Jesus.
All warrior.
I love it.
Yeah, look. We'll see how this goes.
We might see a Tychus here if the Konya is able to play that. Or maybe just something that's able to bust tanks. There's not many heroes that can do that.
Ah, that's a really odd pick.
Yeah, it is an odd pick. I think he's just going for the silence because they're going to be very bunched.
Yeah.
Trying to attack.
I just worry that they don't actually have
Any damage?
quite enough damage.
Well, the
to
thing
take
is,
them.
Varian can go Twin Blades build if he wants to. There's the damage there, plus he has self-sustain from this trait, and any other abilities that he picks up away. So there are a few heroes that have self-sustain right there. They have Sonya, which also can self-sustain, and the Dahaka can also self-sustain. So they don't really need the healer. They thought about it anyway. It's just, yeah, they will lack quite a bit of damage, I think. Sonya can also go Wrath of the Berserker as well, and go like a more auto-attack kind of, what is it called, splash or smash ability?
Cleave? Or splash, yeah.
Yeah, it's the W ability on the, so they do have 2 potential assassins on their side. Just if they want to do that. They might just go super tanky and can't get killed. We'll see how it goes. Savannah's going bottom. Gonna try and sneak a little push.
A good swap on Ryan straight up.
Beautiful swap.
Just ghosted away straight away. Doesn't get stuck in.
Really good escape right there on the, what's his name, the Arc. Rotating down to the Sylvanas. Oh, beautiful swap on the Sylvanas bot. Sylvanas is gonna die here.
Yeah, kind of hard to get away from the Artanis and so.
Yeah, the Artanis swap was massive then. Got lucky. Zarya's so low. Oh wow, that was so funny. Artanis went in for the dash but got blown away by the Junkrat mine.
Yeah, some interesting things happen when Junkrat's around.
You're doing quite a bit of damage top lane. 1v2. Will he survive it though? Come on, get away. He is? Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very tight to minion.
He's had some really like great plays tonight.
So Artanis has picked up the season Martin. They're all thinking about doing kind of an assassin build, I think it looks like.
They don't need
except for the
tanky,
Dahaka. Yeah, the Dahaka has
gonna
picked up the globe though. The globe talent quest, which will increase his essence.
Bit more poke, yeah.
We do have the Zarya going that long range particle cannon build.
Yeah, that will be nice.
We'll see which ult she picks up there. Might get a fair bit of damage with the Graviton bomb pulling everyone in there.
Yeah, I think that would be the best one to get. Set it up for like a Sonya lead, and then everyone else can just come on in. Micro Move taking a lot of damage mid. Gets through.
Getting trapped against 3 of them here.
Oh, there's the regen.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's dead here. Very good play by that Junkrat.
We got the B step coming in.
Yeah, top lane, a lot of damage coming in on the Auric. Life steal is too much and gets away. fairly even so far.
Junkrat's just placing his concussion mine in such a smart way. He threw it in front of Sonya as she was retreating, forcing her to sort of run around in case she got... Because if she got thrown back, they would have killed her.
Yeah.
She's got 14 gems, which you do not want to lose.
Both teams pretty even in gem so far. Even on both sides.
Both teams being very passive. I don't think we have a kill yet either.
We have.
We have sorry, my bad. Sorry. It just feels like it hasn't been one for a while.
So yeah.
They've just been very passive since those couple of kills. Both teams just looking for those gems.
Struggling to deal with damage. Like they are actually copying two of the heroes attacking him.
Yeah, do miss the kill on the upper bot lane.
Oh,
Sonya
almost
getting very low.
Trap
there. Beautiful swap, but nothing to follow up with. Team is elsewhere.
Going hard on bottom, they're trying to use that Sylvanas to bully their way through that gate.
Nice route on the Artana.
And Sonya's going deep. They're copying a lot of damage, obviously no healer on the red team, so you've got to back up after each major fight.
The Varian has gone for the High Kings first. Looks like he's going to try to go for that damage Twin Blade build. If it works out, he should be able to solo a boss.
Sonya copying it here, we got a good route from Konya coming in, and he gets picked off in that mid lane.
Both teams are trying to get hand in now. They can both potentially secure it. It's just a matter of not dying and losing those gems.
Yeah, the Malfurion has a lot of gems right now. They do not want to die.
Two very low middle. They are quite low.
I was surprised by the Malfurion pick, but his roots have been so devastating on red team.
Yeah. It is
red
a good pick because it's such a good zoning tool against a melee.
Yeah, red team handing in bottom, they will get the objective very easily.
Even XP so far, but it is 5 kills to 1. Red team doesn't have sustain. The blue team does the double heal. But Junkrat's going to be pretty devastating against the red team later on in the game when they're bunching in those fights.
Nice route on the Dahaka, which ends up killing him due to the Moonfire from Malfurion. Both team choosing not to push top, trying to go mid, hoping to get something. The routes are just working like crazy, they're working so well.
And he's doing
another kill.
Damage.
Malfurion punishing the red team. And another route. They just lost so many gems then. Around 30, I think.
Blue team taking their ultimates. Junkrat picking up the rocket. And we do see the silence coming in from the mouth.
And another route.
Used it straight away.
Yeah, he had to. Otherwise he probably would have died.
Oh, the Haka's gonna drop
Oh,
here.
beautiful concussion mine from Junkrat.
The towers are out of ammo, so you can't rely on them to
Red team
repel
didn't
blue.
have ultimates. If they had an adaptation on that, Dahaka may have lived.
It's pretty rough. We're definitely going to see the moving burrow from Dahaka later on again.
We have Emerald Wind on the right wing and Wailing Arrow on the side. So they have 2 silencers on the blue team. Could end up being really good for them.
Yeah, what's that potential? 5.5 seconds of silence.
There's a beautiful route on the Sonya there, and then the follow up with the concussion mine. killing them.
Red team's really struggling here.
They are.
They've got nothing to kill the blue team.
Beautiful rocket ride. Look at that. Absolutely destroys that Dahaka.
5 warriors.
They can't clear lanes effectively enough to put pressure to force blue away from it either. So it's just blue team taking full advantage and
yeah, blue team just applying pressure as best they can, especially with that Sylvanas pick is helping them so much. They do try for a expulsion
zone, not the graviton.
Yeah, we've seen that second time tonight. We're seeing that build pretty much.
It's good, but I think in this case it would be better to get graviton.
Yeah, on this map I would say graviton, definitely.
We have twin blades on the variant and leap on Sonya. They're trying their hardest to get something out of this. All very low.
It's so tough because a lot of them, especially like Sonya, she does need to stay in there to sustain. With the build she's taken as well, her auto attacks are a lot of her regeneration, but they don't have the pressure to justify staying in, so really they're just staying and dying.
Yeah, the poke from the Junkrat is so strong right now.
Oh yeah, they don't have it.
I think even if they had the 4 warriors and then a healer just to top them up so they could stay there, may have worked more in their favour.
Rocket Ride coming in, but doesn't get it off. Loses 22 gems there. March of the Black King coming in, trying to stay alive. Loses another 20 gems.
Andrew dropping as well. 3 for 1.
It took 3 on blue team to drop him.
Oh, good trouble.
Will they lose 31 gems?
Zarya's very low.
Lumiere has left the game. Do we need a pause?
He's dead currently, so once he comes back.
Never mind, he's back.
Yeah. Okay.
He or she is back. Dahaka pushing bottom lane. Looks like they're going to try and get that bot camp.
Yeah, they kind of need camp to push for them. They got some clear...
Little skirmish mid.
Kanye might have an idea that they're there. He's just trying to clear that minion wave, and then he might go have a peek. No.
A lot of damage coming onto this Lior. He tries to survive through the black, not the black king. Ultimately dies and then...
interrupted again on the Junkrat. Or is very low. So
his trait does get them low though. When he dies, he does drop a bunch of grenades.
Arcan's trying to heal for the other 2, but gets caught in the root. They're all pretty low now.
They do have blind up, their enemies are blind. Emerald Wind comes out second. Ponya trying hardest for that Zarya pick. Just gonna take the well instead.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the red team. There are 2 levels of talent down at the moment, and the blue spiders coming in.
Yeah. We could see that change when,
good sides.
When red team get level 16, but we might not even get there.
I think
Malf is out of mana, but Brightwing is okay.
Blue team has the advantage in the fight. They don't have enough to end it. Cooldowns, the respawn time is still too low, and they don't have that siege burst they need to really get through that forward.
Red team almost has enough for hand in, but I don't think they can safely get there.
blue team deciding to push top lane. They have the numbers, they can try and get that well.
Oh, good swap, unfortunately, right through the wall.
Beautiful route by the Malfurion. A lot of damage coming from that rocket ride. Leoric just getting away.
Zarya might pick her up.
Need to be careful here, he's very low.
Junkrat riding in his rock. It's like
beautiful silence by the Malfurion. Now they're just gonna take this
on the red
one.
Sylvan's coming through mid with a Merc camp. After going in deep.
Yeah, trying to get something out. I don't think they will.
Very rough. We've got the polymorph and a silence and a root coming.
Will they get away? Oh, I think Moonfire will get one, yep.
Yeah. He's gone full Moonfire quest. Yeah, that's completed.
They are quite low. I don't know if they can take this final push.
Well, red team keep coming in, but we're going to see how this coming from the blue team. So.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're going to try for it now.
No.
Everyone's
play it safe. Play it safe. Red team will start getting stronger once they get through all these quests completed. Varian's got 2 out of 3 on his hiking quest.
Yeah, good.
Our time's still long season marksman. They are picking up some damage now. And the later this gets into the game, the more of a threat they are.
Yeah, I feel like once he gets the season marksman, he's gonna hit a little bit harder just because of the attack speed. He does have a rocket ride to get away, but he does get into a diving situation. Nice leap to help disengage the team.
Junkrat is chasing the Dahaka.
4v3 right now.
Good silence.
Beautiful silence.
You just can't get away from that Moonfire.
Yeah, slowing them.
The Leoric, yeah.
Yeah, this could be the GG push.
Time is getting too big. 17. Two of those 2 cattles coming through the middle. Red doesn't have the wave kill, let alone the ability to take out.
Yeah. Here comes the GG push, I think. 4 members down. They will try and
blue team. Good on red team, try something different, but unfortunately didn't.
Yeah, I like to see something different. Bit of fun for the last game. I think it might be the last game here.
Yeah.
It might not be. So yeah, GG's to the blue team, overcoming 5 takes.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been intimidating, but
straight away, I know who I want MVP is, and that's the Malfurion.
Malfurion.
Look how much damage. 72,000 hero damage. Yeah. 0 deaths. Beautiful
I
job
have
by the
to
Konya.
apologize to him for doubting, but every single route that he got off stunned someone. It was so well placed, and yeah, the Moonfire was. I mean, red team, they're all melee to begin with, but he could finish anyone off that tried to escape.
Konya's already got MVP tonight.
Yeah, I just realised that after you mentioned. He won it earlier in one of our games.
Leoric also, he had a couple of really close escapes.
Yeah. I feel like this situation we could make an exception just because of how well they played, but it's up to you, Nakid, considering.
Well, I'm happy to give it to Konya again.
Yeah. I just feel like they played just incredibly well.
They all played well. Brightwing had some awesome polymorphs.
Even giving it to Andromeda, she has some awesome arrows in there.
Yeah.
Had some great pushing power. And Sylvanas But yeah,
Jump
like,
that
it
was
was
quite
just
good
that
as well.
it was that silence combo from the both. Of
Yeah.
them. It just
Yeah, they
decimated
worked
that team.
well together.
Completely shut them down. I'd like to say MVP Andromeda honorable mention.
Yeah, let's give it
Yeah,
to
that's fine
someone.
with me.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone
well
on that team
deserved.
played incredibly well.
Yeah,
so-
we could give it to any one of them.
Exactly.
It's all me being
Well
shit.
played, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm so bad.
Interesting comp from Team 2 there.
Bit of fun.
Did you
Trying to
enjoy
break the
that?
meta, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, the specialists at that.
We decided to give an honorable mention to Konya.
That was good. That was
you
good.
did already win MVP tonight, so we decided to give MVP to Andromeda. You two worked really well as a team. They were just pretty much permanently silenced and just couldn't do anything.
Nice. Easy win.